Welcome, welcome to another. Send that up there. Wait, I hit the right button. All right, cool. Welcome to another Friday Night Lectures. Papa Lucy, Papa Lucifer, Ashe, you master the ceremonies, and we're gonna get into. We know it. That thing, I'm gonna flip it back out. Of course. All right, we back. Cool. We back. All right. It reconnected. Yep, it reconnected. Sorry about that. My energy has been crazy over the electronics and shit. Don't like working with me anymore. But when we take ourselves into this aspect of our mind going forward, shifting ourselves past the original process, we have to realize that it doesn't matter what you try to manifest or bring into that space in manifestation, in tapping into your energy, if you haven't done that energy. What's cultivating that energy? What's around that energy to cultivate it? If my mind is within this realm or within this space of dealing only with the negative aspects, I'm only searching for the negative. What a lot of people do, they actually just search. We search for the negative. We look for the negative to happen. We look into for the negative. We don't, even when we're making a plan, setting ourselves up, doing that work, something always comes up, and then we attach to that negative thought process. And this is mainly based on the analog thought process. We have an analog thought process. I was thinking the other day, and I was like, we got Grubhub, we got, your mind's not in balance. My mind is not in balance. If my mind is not in balance, then if my mind's not in balance, then my energy cannot be in balance. I cannot take myself to the next level because I'm not within the alignment. A lot of the things that I look at now is just crazy. You can buy shares in your favorite artist's music. Digital shit. You can make money on digital platforms established based in that space, but that should become the afterthought. That should be the afterthought. Because if I'm only thinking about the analog aspects, or like, oh yeah, man, I can't do this because I ain't got enough money, or I can't do this. If I had that mind, which I did at a point in time, I had that mindset. If I still had that mindset, I would not be in the space that I'm in now. I would not be moving as I'm moving now. That's a part of that shadow work. A lot of us can have an entire plan. You can plan an entire business, put together an entire aspect that you want to bring into fruition. You naturally follow like this. You sell the negative aspect. And then you expect, since we don't have an understanding of setting that tone or setting that's an intention. You're setting a contract. So if we don't have the understanding that we're not with the contracts that we're setting, then of course none of my men have ever been right. No chick I ever been with ever been right, because you're setting that. Yes, you got to read the fine print. And the print that you put into your shit is based on, think about this. When I did in the podcast this week, the name of this podcast was the Axiom Effect. Setting your tone aspect. If I say bitches ain't shit, then everything after that matches that aspect. So if I'm stuck within the original point or the original axiom in my thought process, and then I create another, then it causes an effect in that thought process. And then it makes that line. That line has to exist. I have to challenge this line. Why? How do I challenge this line? By that aspect of working on that shadow work within myself. Everything that you're seeing outside of you is simply a reflection of you. So if you're seeing conflict and it resonates with you, first you got to acknowledge those three eyes. I'm always talking about those three eyes. First you got to acknowledge those three eyes within self. Issues with the black. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream now. I'm going to end this stream. I got to put up another stream because this shit is acting up.